about to review the buffet at Aria, and that will be for Friday brunch. So I talk about brunch, breakfast options and lunch options. I'm gonna try and start from, where should I start from? Starting from here, there's nobody here. Okay, there are some changes. It's 2020. There are some changes in that, for example, there is no huge sushi section. It's just a very, very small one with some ready-made salad, which really was nothing special. It was actually very cold because you see it's sitting on a cold, understandably, on a cold bed, but it was just too cold, frozen almost. But let me start by saying that it is a very good buffet. Aria has always been a good buffet. This year, 2020, it's a very good buffet. It's definitely one of the best buffets in Vegas. Sometimes it's the very best. Other times it's one of the best three. And they're all really together for different reasons. So this is one of the best three buffets in Vegas. And if you include the best of the budget ones, then it's the best four. But nonetheless, this is not a budget buffet. I was just thinking of the best budget buffet in Vegas, and I always put them together because it's fair. Nonetheless, out of the ones that are not budget, this is definitely one of the best three in no particular order. Now, the thing that characterizes Aria is that it has absolutely everything, a bit of everything actually. And you know, healthy options are abundant. It's not the only buffet with good healthy options, but they are there. The salad station, for a change, is not boring. It's actually exciting, which is so rare. So you have your make yourself options that you can find pretty much everywhere else, but you also have ready-made, and they're really, really delicious. And I recommend them if you are into healthy foods or salads. They really have everything. Spinach. And those up there, I don't know if you can see them, the very top, they're actually artichokes, really nice. You know, they don't come from those cheap cans where it's all water or bad oils. It's actually really, to me, they taste like real fresh artichokes, which have been cooked and marinated, let's say in-house. Probably not in-house, I don't know, but you know, they're not coming from a can or a tin. It's really, really important. And that characterizes the quality of this buffet. Now, this is, you know, you've got your traditional, which is very nice, Caesar, very nice, and then, okay, there is no labeling, forget about that. I had it. This one I didn't have, it has meat in it. I don't have meat with my salad, but the one before had mushrooms, and they were really nice. And here they have, for example, it says roasted asparagus and tomato salad. Obviously not. Maybe the one at the very top. It was very nice at the very top. I don't know if that's the one they're talking about, because it's such a mix. This one, on the other hand, has raisins as well. So this is one of those sweet, and I haven't touched anything, don't fret. That's one of those sweet and exotic choices, whilst the traditional choice is the one on top, the Caesar salad. Anyway, it's very good. And some fruit. Bananas have gone. Okay, basic. I'm stepping on cutlery. Pineapple, cantaloupe and watermelon, more watermelon. Now this was interesting because tomato basil bisque and chicken noodle soup, and here you had a lot of, you know, you still have breakfast options, and you had oatmeal, but I think they're gonna bring something else now because we are more and more closer to dinner. I came for brunch, but this is still mostly brunch, so I want to show you what you can find. So the tomato basil bisque you know, it's delicious. And that's, again, I can taste the tomato. It's not just straight coming from a can. It may, but it doesn't taste like that. Chicken noodle soup. I want to see if I can show you some of the breakfast options that may be taken away. Okay, you had this French toast, Belgium waffle, and banana Fosters. Again, it was nice. It wasn't outstanding, but it wasn't something that it's a brick in your stomach. Let me put it this way. So, the taste was good, the texture was good. It wasn't outstanding, but it was good enough. I mean, shrimp and chorizo grits. There's so much to choose from. You've got to really be careful not to overdo it, because then you won't enjoy everything. Cereal, of course, sometimes you have to ask for milk separately. So even if there is no option like that you can see, just ask your server, the person assisting you at the table. And in case this place does not offer self-serve drinks, which is the most irritating thing that you can think of, in my opinion. I don't know when they decide to actually, you know, adjust to the times. Everywhere else almost everywhere else they have self-serve drinks. Here you have tacos, but unlike usually in the past they had delicious fish tacos. This time it's salmon tacos, and they were nothing special, with the exception that there's a lot of salmon. But it tasted too much like salmon, in my opinion, and not enough like tacos. Shrimp corn chowder, absolutely divine. It's one of those dishes that tastes delicious, and then you wish you hadn't had it because it fills you up. You know what I mean? It's not the lightest. Bits and pieces to add to your bagels. You can find these anywhere. Oh, where am I going? I'm just going to have to start from this session now and see what happens. Now, the Asian section is always very good at Aria. You have Chinese broccoli, custard bean, barbecue pork buns, chicken pot stickers, and the delicious shrimp and pork shumai. This is really delicious, really delicious. You don't find this in many buffets. And it's really good. It's really well cooked, tastes well, tastes exceptionally good. I mean, it tastes quality type. In terms of quality, it tastes like a restaurant, as if you were eating in a restaurant. Hot and sour soup with tofu. Oh, I didn't know that. However, it does not look appetizing, so I haven't tried it. Oxtail soup, sesame bowl, Chinese chicken feet. What can I say? I can't say anything when I see this. But the animal is dead, so you might as well eat the feet. Apparently, it's a delicacy. I haven't tried it, as you can tell. You can't, anyway, even if I wanted, I can't try everything. It really is a biological impossibility to try everything, because after a while, everything tastes the same. That's what happens to your brain. Maybe it's a sodium, I don't know what it is, but after a while, you enter this cloud of confusion and you don't know what you're eating anymore. So when I reach that point, I stop reviewing because it's not fair on the dish. This is delicious fat noodle main, and it's delicious. It's only you don't find fat noodles, like large noodles like that often. Shrimp and pork fried rice, and very delicious soups. They say Vietnamese pho soup. I would not be completely in agreement with that, but nonetheless, it's definitely one of them. Let me put it this way. But nonetheless, what I want to stress is that the soup, no matter which one you have, this one is more like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not an Asian food connoisseur. I mean, I tell you if it tastes good because I eat a lot of Asian food, but I mean, I don't know Asian dishes as well as I know Italian dishes. Nonetheless, it's more like miso, except for the miso ingredients. Now this soup here, this broth, it's not a soup, this broth, absolutely divine. I know it's difficult to get to, but what you do, you put the broth in any of the two types of plates that you prefer. I chose the, I'm gonna move this because it's too close to the edge. I chose the shrimp, and I tell you, it was the most fragrant, delicate broth I've had in a long time. Then you can add these to your broth, these choices. No labeling, I don't even think they try anymore here. It's just, you can see what it is, and if you don't know, you try it. That's the new motto of this buffet. Here you've got made to order omelettes. I don't think I can show you. The glass is actually really steamy, but you've got the usual options. Now, the thing that typifies Aria is that they have, as I said, lots and lots and lots of different options. Admittedly, this is brunch, but I hasten to say that, oh, I fancy one of those lemons. I hasten to say that if you want bottomless alcohol, then you need to pay extra for that. And you do have some My Vegas options for just, that will just give you the unlimited alcohol option, you know, just per se is a separate option, or you just have to pay extra for it, and I'll tell you at the end how much that is. But as I was saying, the thing is that it's got the buffet. The buffet area is really renowned for having everything, so everybody will find something to love. Look at the labeling, right? Smoked trout. It's been like this since this morning. Earlier on, and it's not, you know, so that's why they just don't even bother anymore. Various condiments, lemon wedges, smoked salmon, more lemon wedges, which is great. I'm gonna have some of that. Where am I gonna go? Oh yes, famous and very popular poke section. Okay, I'll let you read this. This is poke, so it's raw, so to speak, fish, tuna or salmon. And then you have the spicy crab meat as an option as well. So you see the gentleman is making one, so I'll show you.
Actually, one very light, very little.
See, you add rice. I'm gonna show you. Sometimes a small little video is better than 1,000 words.
Is that over there? Seaweed? Seaweed? Actually, no. Oh? What is that?
It's a crab, spicy.
Spicy crab? Yeah, a little bit. Like. And cucumbers, right?
No, this cucumber, yeah.
Okay, so you got the idea. You got the idea, children. The guy was like, oh, I'm waiting for her to leave. No, I don't know. Then you've got Spanish seafood paella. You have clams and mussels in a creamy sauce, more mussels, and seafood cioppino, nice pieces of cioppino. It really looks and tastes as if it were made at home. I said as if. It might well be. It might well be. I've shown you this already, so I'm now going to show you. I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to show you this Carver Station. Oh, the breads, why not? This is so cute. This is the beginning, and I take that opportunity to just give you an overlook of the dining area. And it's really nice to sit at the end by the windows. But I heard that some people don't like it because it's too far from the food. I personally love it. You get to see all the, you get to see the pool area. It's really beautiful, but it's completely subjective. It looks so nice. Talking too much today. Some of you may be really thrilled. Okay, hash browns. Okay, that's it. What did I just tell myself before? Do not even read the labels. Okay, so I won't. Green beans with, I'm not touching the beans, I'm just trying to get help. Okay, there you go. With some nuts. Chicken and apple. Oh yeah, I've got to show you this. I've got to show you, okay? Hash browns, and it says chicken apple sausage, and of course it's not. It's let me see. This is scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, okay? Now this is, on the other hand, mashed potatoes. It's all very good, by the way. This is mac and cheese, a bit too creamy this time. When I had it, it was just perfect. They just added some cream. This is unbelievable. Oh, bacon, by the way, bacon, just in case you miss it. As I say, it's brunch, so you have a bit of breakfast and some lunch options. I'm gonna let the lady through, and I want to show you this delicious potatoes. The potato gratin. They are divine. They are as good as you can eat them at a very good restaurant. I want to give it a bit of a hands up here. When I had them, I forgot that I was in a buffet. It's not all this quality, you know, it really depends who prepares them, I suppose, right? But whoever has prepared them today, absolutely phenomenal. And this is the Carver Station. Carver Station. And various condiments. You have mustard, creamy horseradish, regular, plum sauce. And here, this is just blows my mind. Thank you. You have turkey gravy, turkey, and more. Okay, turkey here and chicken here. And of course, you've got grilled veggies. Show you. But the thing that blows my mind more than that is these pancakes that are so they're next to the meat section, huh? And you can notice in them, and they are delicious. And I wish they were in the dessert section because I think people overlook them. I had the buttermilk pancakes, and they're really, really nice. Really nice. I can't stress it. I don't have a sweet tooth, but my God, the one on the very top left, the chocolate one, it tastes a bit like lava cake. That's exactly what it tastes like. And it's absolutely mind-blowing. That's not for me, so I don't know who she's prepared it for. She's lovely, by the way. Oh, I want to go and have some more of these. They're delicious. But anyway, it's nice, it's all really good quality, it's very well prepared.
So you were slicing the breast? What, was that turkey or?
This is chicken. See, turkey and chicken, as I said to you earlier. Wow, my mind is still stuck on that dessert that I'm going to get back and have more of. Lime, which is nice, and ranchero beans, this is the Mexican section, pork. Oh, forget it. What did I just say to myself? Do not read labels. Okay, Spanish rice. You know, it says something completely different. And beef barbacoa. It is beef. These are really nice too, very flavorful. Tandoori chicken and menudo, which is very strange. You got menudo and tandoori chicken. Tandoori is Indian and menudo is Spanish or Latin. Oh, my hands are oily. I don't even know why. Oh yeah, because of these. Now, make sure you don't eat whilst you actually serve yourself, because then you're gonna mess up the spoons and then you get oil everywhere. Okay, nonetheless, menudo. See, nice pieces of menudo, tripe, and chilies, and what on earth is this? I'm gonna have to ask. Oh, everything is oily. Somebody has really eaten food and then touched everything. My camera is oily, my hands are oily. Something in that section there really, that's just bad. Okay, I'm gonna. And then you have the Indian section, I mean, tandoori chicken as well. That was over there. Basmati rice, chicken curry. This is well labeled. Chana masala, toasted cashews, lamb karma. Korma, not karma. Karma is the bad karma we have when we eat lamb. Korma. Aloo bread, so to speak, and some more curry. It's really nice, and the rice, the rice was so delicate. Pilau rice, basmati rice is just delicious. Really well prepared. And here you have a really nice section of hummus, Greek salad. It's all right. And guacamole, salsa verde, really good quality, all of it. And I still have a little bit to show you, which is I think the dessert, but even the pizza here is lovely. It's really good. It's not, you know, I'm very fussy with pizza. It's not the very best pizza I've ever had in my life, but in terms of buffets, is probably the best pizza I've had to date. Then you've got croissant, and you have no labeling. Look, so I'm just going to tell you what it is in a sec. Before I do, I want to show you the deli section. You got mortadella, capicollo, and salami. So, mortadella, capicollo, and salami. There you go. And big pieces of cheese, which is cheddar. Cheddar cheese, and what tastes a bit like Gouda. Nice little toppings. And hopefully I'll be able to show you this section in a second. And then, of course, I have to show you, I'll show you the dessert section. So stay tuned a little bit. Here we go. Now, cream spinach and nachos. Meat lovers lasagna. So meat lasagna. Butternut ravioli with sage sauce. Very nice. I really do recommend when you come to Aria that you don't just go for what you know and what you like, and I mean, of course you do what you want, but because Aria has a lot of very good options and things are generally cooked well. And again, on a good day, because you could come on a bad day and be disappointed, but that's the same for every single buffet in Las Vegas, okay? But I've come here and say 3 times out of 4 it's been very good. So it's a really good consistency rate, more than other buffets. The best 3 buffets in Vegas are consistently good. The best budget buffet in Vegas is also consistently good. And to know what they are, not because I want to talk about it, but because otherwise I'd digress too much, you check top-buffet.com, which is where I talk about all of this in detail. Dessert section, again, forget about, there's a little bit of labeling, but I'm going to have to ask for sugar-free options just for those of you who want to know. Cupcakes. I mean, I'm going to try a couple more things. Some of them are really good. It doesn't look as amazing as the one at Bacchanal. It doesn't look even as big as the one at Excalibur, just to give you an example. Nonetheless, I mean, so it's you have amazing gelato, really good gelato, and this time I'm going to actually try it because it's a bit, it doesn't show us clearly because there is this glass which is all very scratched, but you do have a lot of options, really nice. As good as the one at the M Resort, and it's also, yeah, the best. Bacchanal has got fantastic gelato as well. Now, Let me show you a bit more. I'm gonna have to ask for sugar-free and get back to you on that because I don't read it. Chip cookies, various cookies. Oh, I love that. They have those buns that you don't find in many buffets. Really delicious. And I don't know about these, but each to his own. I wish these options were heated, which is how they should be served. I think eventually they'll work their way around. I know it's a little bit more complicated than serving them like this, but it makes a difference. Anyway, so because they're not heated and they don't come out fresh, a bit hard, and that's why it's not as exciting as somewhere else where I had them, which I couldn't stop eating them because they came out completely fresh, or at least heated. Okay, so that's the nicer eating areas in my opinion. I don't mind walking the extra 2 steps to get to my table, but it's closed right now and it's so beautiful, isn't it? Aria is a beautiful resort, but with all those issues that I've told you about when I reviewed the room. But isn't that nice to just sit here? And by the way, Aria is one of the very few MGM resorts which have at least one of the pool sections open and a jacuzzi as well. I mean, it really is worth coming to. It's really, really, and you can see, I don't know, can you see the steam coming? Several sections are open. It's phenomenal. Maybe tomorrow I'll just do it because there aren't that many people, except that you will be watched by those who eat. Like that, I never did. But isn't this beautiful? So I like to sit here and enjoy that. On the other hand, this section is kind of close, so I'm sitting in a very different section, but that's okay. See? I want to show you. Isn't that lovely? Isn't this lovely? I think in terms of seating area, if you get to sit where you want, for me it would be in this area here, or anyway, anywhere near the glass. You forget that you are in a buffet, which is nice, and it's probably the best looking buffet in Las Vegas in terms of the dining seating area. Definitely the best looking, unless you know you're right in the middle there and then you are somewhere else altogether. It's like all other buffets, but at least it's not down in a dungeon area without any glass, without any light. Too many buffets are like, I don't know, feels like you're going in the basement, you know. They brought these out, so I thought I should show you. These are, it's a lovely smoothie with watermelon and strawberry, and it's very natural except for, but that's the same everywhere, okay? Except for they add a little bit of syrup. I asked and they said, I think we do, but he wasn't sure, but I tasted it and definitely there is syrup in it. I hope that soon, one day, that will no longer be the case because we don't need the diabetes so soon. Anyway, it's lovely, okay? It's lovely. I'll show you better. Okay, so these are the prices and hours. And but really these days you can find prices and hours on the buffet's direct website as well, and I recommend you do that, and because you never know, although I really make sure that the prices are as updated as I can, and sometimes phoning them it's not enough, you really have to go there. Now, in terms of, feel free to post all your comments and questions on YouTube. Feel free to post all your comments and questions on YouTube. Sometimes I reply, sometimes I don't. Please don't take it personally because it really depends on a lot of things, and sometimes your comment just gets lost in the maze. So I apologize for that. However, if you want to have an answer from me with certainty, please post your comment or question on top-buffet.com. Bye-bye from Aria in Las Vegas.